What up, world? You know what it is. DJ VI. Oh, that's hard, VI.
Yeah. Killer TV, Mr. 4K. Killer be the name, don't ask how I got it.
Oh, I'm Bob. My bad. Yeah, it's your boy, the wild card, Mr. Rollo the Prince. VR.
What's up, bro?
Man, this is unusual right here.
This is unusual.
Right here. I gotta get used to this for this show.
What the hell you doing up here?
Hey, man. Hey, before we get into that, this is definitely a Miss Google production. Shout out to the shooter.
What up, what up?
We in here. Now. Hey, yeah, say hello.
Absolutely. Hello.
What's up, shooter? How everything going on?
Everything is great.
How's everything going in the photography world, man? That's a world I know a lot about. That's how I made my own nickname, Mr.
Your
4K.
coins?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's how I made my coins in the photography world. How's everything going in the photography world?
Everything is going well. You know, what you think about my work?
Oh, your work is amazing. Every week you be looking like you be having my black ass in 4K.
Hey, it's only right. It's only right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
I appreciate it.
Absolutely, but I know you said that you was kind of a little new to it. Like, what's some of the lessons you learned so far? Jumping in the photography game.
Oh, gosh. One of the things that I'm really learning how to work with is lighting. That's probably been the most complicated for me, but I love taking photography outside. Natural lighting is dope.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's so crazy.
Miss Google, how are you?
I'm doing well. Definitely enjoying the vibe tonight. I'm definitely doing well.
It's different.
It's definitely different.
Episode what?
95.
Oh, now
95.
We coming along. We're gonna be at 100 in a minute, VI.
Hundo.
And I got my Bulls lined up on right here.
yeah.
In my
Bulls
Barcelona zone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Olympic style. 92 edition.
Yes, sir. All right, VI, we got family in the building.
Hey, man. Shout out to DJ Wolf 914 Big Nine shit. Shout out to New Rochelle.
Yes.
We in here.
DJ Wolf, what's up, my brother? How you doing? How you
What's going on,
feeling?
my brothers? Everything's good.
You know what I mean?
What's going on, yo? Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
NY is definitely in the
Miss
building.
Google.
Oh man, you DJ'd at Villains Den, man. How was that experience for you?
Oh man, it was live. It was it. It was definitely I could say the experience.
Right.
It was definitely something that everybody should come out and take a look at. Like, it was definitely something I could say that coming down to Fayetteville, artists are here. You know what I'm saying? It's just that we just need to get them out. Just push the stuff. Me as a DJ, I'm gonna push it.
How'd you feel seeing your brother VI on the stage?
Man, listen, VI transformed. First he was upstairs, DJing. He had the DJ game on. Then he turned around. He had on the gloves.
How you was the gloves? I'm telling you,
Yo.
that shit fit VR perfect, unusual.
Hey.
My boy be acting unusual from point A to point B. See, he be swiping, switching it up, man.
We here. You know what I mean? I
Call him Diddy VI.
Hey, that's what they say. Get in the bag, get in the bag.
Yes, sir. So we got a guest DJ in here this week. VI's up here with us.
Yeah.
Got DJ Wolf, but we like to kick this thing off with the question of the week, so we're gonna kick it right off to Miss Google.
What's happening?
All right, so since we got family in the house, I'm going to let him pick a number. So, DJ Wolf, pick a number between 1 and 13.
Be careful, because she be setting shit up. I promise you. I'll
Jeez.
give everybody this warning. I'm giving you this warning right now. She's setting your ass up.
8.
Okay. I can do 8. I can do 8.
What we doing?
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Rella, why you look so scared?
Cuz.
He robbing.
I'm
Don't worry.
always scared.
Robbing
Pick your head
good.
up. Pick your head up.
Hell no.
Robbing good. We good.
I just need to hear it first.
Who was your first kiss?
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh,
Golly Moses.
Wow.
I know it.
Damn. First kiss.
Lord.
I
Kids.
knew it. I know mine. I still don't know this girl name to this day.
And what was the age?
Nigga, you know. Y'all the one that pushed me in the motherfucking bathroom to do this
sir,
shit.
they don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The world.
The
world,
shit, about 9, 10 years old. at the park.
I pushed you in the bathroom to kiss a girl.
Yeah, you.
I'm telling y'all, mama.
Yeah.
Killer's like, I don't know what you talking
I
about.
don't even remember.
I think he has PTSD because his memory is fucked up, boy. I think I'm the better one with the memory, but I never forget the girl. The girl had a motherfucking Miami Heat jersey on. Lonzo Mourning.
Was we over there? We was at the park?
Yes. Y'all pushed us in the girl's bathroom.
He remember now.
I remember that shit. Y'all pushed us in the girl's bathroom. I had buck teeth back then.
Damn.
I teethed the hell out of her. We came out of the bathroom. She looked at me. She started pointing at her mama. Boy, we took off running out of that motherfucker.
Damn.
But that was my third grade and shit. So I don't know if you would call that a kiss, but it was a teeth.
That boy said we want to kiss. It was a teeth.
All right, Killer, you next.
Ah, man. I do not remember the first girl I kissed. I do remember the first girl I lost my virginity to.
Okay, that works.
Damn.
Uh-oh.
Damn. No, that's not even the same.
Hey, sorry, substitute.
Damn.
Do you want to do
I
it?
would-
I can change the whole question around.
We can change the whole question around. I'd rather answer that one.
Nah, yeah.
I'd rather answer that question.
I'm gonna keep it on the first girl I kissed to keep it PG-13.
Yeah.
I don't want to go into all of that. That's too much.
I'd
But
rather do
I really don't remember the first girl I kissed. But
You remember the scenario?
I don't. I really
Rello,
don't.
can
And
you
I
help
really
him?
I
hate
I think it was old girl from down the block.
and I hate to throw the mood off, but I really don't remember the first girl I kissed. But I remember it had to probably be like, shoot, maybe 4th or 5th grade. You know what I mean? And I was like one of them suckers, like to the point where, Different World and Martin, like I really just wanted me a light skinned girl. So
Damn.
Not a red bone.
Damn.
I was
man,
different. I wanted me a chocolate girl.
I was in love with Gina. I was in love with Whitley. I was like, yo, I just gotta get me a red bone.
Lisa Bonet?
Yeah.
Oh.
See, I'm different.
So it was like
He wanted
between-
Lisa. I wanted Vanessa.
between the 90s R&B and what I was watching on TV, man, I thought I was, like Mr. Romance. But I don't remember my first kiss. What about you, Vi?
Damn, I want to say it was a girl named Vivian Lewis. Thinking like
Vivian Lewis.
I think
Boy,
like
it sound
first
like
grade.
she got a voice on her.
Like first grade. I think we was in gym. She kissed me on my cheek.
Oh, not the cheek
Really,
kiss.
the cheat? Not.
Nah, that was yeah.
Oh, you know what? It's the first.
That counted. That counted.
I'm
That
gonna count it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna count
That's
it.
what I remember.
DJ Wolf.
No. Let's get you first, and then we
Oh,
go
me?
to Wolf.
Oh,
yeah.
All right. So this is when I used to live with my mom in the hood.
The hood or the
Some
rap
nasty
hood?
boy. Watch
No,
it.
The hood.
the hood.
Not the rap hood.
It's gonna be some nasty boy. Watch it.
No, old Bumbo. Old Bumbo Clot.
No. I want to say because I only lived with
Bati
mom
boy.
in that house till I was like 1st or 2nd grade, so I was that age. And we was on the school bus, and it was right before his stop, and I remember it perfectly because my bus was turning at a restaurant called Try Me Restaurant. I don't know why that was the name of the restaurant, but it was called Try Me. So that's how I remember it. We was on the bus, and we was sitting beside each other on the bus, and we just like met halfway and just a peck on the lip, and that was it. His name was Andre.
Andre.
3,000.
Huh?
3 stacks.
Nah, no one
Shooter,
close.
shooter, you got one?
Giant.
You got one? I need age.
Yeah.
I need age too.
I do. You need a age.
Your age.
Y'all, look, this gonna sound real bad, but I think I was in the 1st or 2nd grade.
Okay,
that's not
That's
average.
about right. I said the same thing. First grade.
Shut up. All right, so I believe this is during nap time. We was supposed to
Oh
be,
wow, you was getting fresh.
we was supposed to
She
be
was getting
asleep,
fresh.
and I think it was just a little peck. It wasn't nothing too major. However, yes, I was very young. What, 6 or 7?
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds
5
about
or
right.
6.
And lastly, I guess DJ. It's crazy in here, Wolf. It's crazy in here.
My man,
Somebody need to tell me
as soon as
some
the
shit.
first question came out, I was like, oh gosh, I
Yeah,
gotta
the
pull up
thing-
these names. So, I remember everything.
All right, let's go.
Get the story.
Even better.
Kindergarten,
What? Damn.
95 Lincoln Avenue, New Rochelle, New York.
Damn.
And we all went to high school together because we still remember like the crew of us. This girl, Sandy, she was our high school queen. Sandy Thomas, I know if you see this, Lord. teacher left the classroom. And truth or dare.
Oh.
Sandy goes to the front of the classroom. We dare you. Somebody to go up there and kiss Sandy. I dare you. I don't know what made me, when you're a kid, I'll do it. And it was like, oh,
I done fucked up.
you got to do it now. I done fucked up now. I got to go up there.
Damn.
Went up there, did it. And I'm telling you, that was probably like one of the, now the trade-off to that kiss was I bumped into her at the parade the next day, and I was with my parents.
Ooh.
And everything just flashed in front of me. The kids looking at my parents. I'm like, and she said hello to me, and I could have fainted. All for one kiss.
That's crazy.
But my official kids really did come in 6th grade, though.
Okay.
After the tea.
But Google, what about after a kiss? Like what happens, the feeling after that kiss? I mean.
Well, see, it depends on that age when you had that kiss. So, like, I thought I was in love. Like, I thought,
Exactly.
we was going to be together. It's just us against the world. Like, we was going to get married, have kids. Like this is what I thought because I'm a hopeless romantic.
Me too.
Like, I love love. And so, like, I thought that kiss meant, like, he was my boyfriend. It wasn't until, like, I got a little older and I realized, oh, it's just a kiss. But then... I think the next time I kissed a boy was the guy I did wind up losing my virginity to. So I want to say from 1st grade until 9th, 10th grade.
Oh, okay.
My first kiss came from a slow girl.
Oh,
Not surprised.
Oh, Lord.
Rello, I'm not surprised at all that you said that.
But she was
Damn.
thinking. She was
You
thinking
are the wild card.
You know we don't edit.
I know that.
That's what makes it worse. He knows.
That's what I know.
Don't you guys do edit?
No, we
what?
don't edit. We don't edit, man. Golly, she might see this.
Who?
She might see this.
She probably don't remember.
Hey, she might.
She probably don't remember. I don't think her ass on social media.
Okay, thank God. Shit.
Damn.
That girl married and all that shit.
Damn, dude married
And that means what?
I don't know, but I know it ain't me.
Hey.
Her boo might be, hello, didn't you go to school with Rello?
No, that's the thing about it. That's why I love. Nobody don't remember me. That's the thing about it.
Yeah.
Hold up, they don't remember you. Now, that's hard to
They
hard to
don't.
understand.
I'm telling you, I didn't walk in grocery stores like with people I was in class with and everything. Looked them in their face.
Remember you.
Don't remember. I walked right by 'em. Boom. Now, don't say nothing. I don't say nothing. Shit. I can stay in my class anyway, damn near.
All right, man. Best Conversations podcast.
Yeah.
We got, the guest DJ in the building.
DJ Wolf.
The
Now
Blend
on the
King.
ball.
All up in here. Take us to the break with a hot mix, something hot. And then we're going to get into your journey, into your story. Best Conversations podcast, episode 95. Miss Google Production.
What?
Ain't no honor amongst these, ain't no bargain with me. You either copping or you leaving, nigga. Yeah, all day I used to dream about bees. I can move those in my sleeve. Just tell me what you need, nigga. Yeah, on my shoebox still booming, nigga. Yeah, bitch, I'm ballin' back to you and nigga. Yeah, I'm a dog, but I ain't Gucci, nigga. Yeah, West Side, if what we doing, nigga. Who said trapping was a team sport? Ain't no iron team, but I sure see a me, boy. Diamonds on my neck, don't they do the Billie Jean, boy? I pull up in the classic, the top they do gymnastics. Shit crazy, we ain't seen them since that mask tall. Don't be scared, I know it's hot out on that asphalt. Blood in the water, you know how them sharks get. Was waiting for the slide, I guess them niggas slip in. Damn, at this boy I'm bullying, but I'm petty, so you know I had to spin the block again. Yo, free my nigga Mookie, let him out the pen. He told me keep applying pressure to my nigga home again. Damn, ain't no honor amongst these, ain't no bargain with me. You either copping or you leaving, nigga. Yeah, all day I used to dream about peas. Now I move those in my sleeve. Just tell me what you need, nigga.
What you need, nigga? Stop playing with us, man, before you smack the taste out your mouth, bitch.
Yeah.
Millie McJagger, DJ VI. From the 9 to the 2-6. Let's go.
Me and my plug, we best friends. Ever since we met, I don't know what a drought is. still making plays for a gram, you a kid. I still want that man, all the Maybach Benz. Punk nigga probably take the crust off of his bread. I need it all, straight the pot, just like you be Ed. You can't really make no money if you out here scared. I know a nigga risk it all just to be right here. Go trap check, strap check. I pulled up early, I ain't tryna miss a preview. You know it's sold out if I'm in the venue. If I want a villain shit, I'd probably be scared too. Pussy. Ain't no honor amongst these, ain't no bargain with me. You either copping or you leaving, nigga. Yeah, all day I used to dream about bees. I can move those in my sleeve. Just tell me what you need, nigga. Yeah, on my shoebox still booming, nigga. Yeah, bitch, I'm ballin' back to you, nigga. Yeah, I'm a dog, but I ain't Gucci, nigga. Yeah, West Side, if what we doing, nigga.
Yeah. Best Conversations podcast. DJ Wolf on the ones and twos.
Hell
Going
yeah.
stupid. Episode
Hell yeah.
95. Yes, sir. DJ Wolf up
Had
in
to
the
drop that.
building. All right, Wolf, man. Man, Best Conversations podcast, man. This is what we do around these parts, man. We like to get into the journey, man. You seem like, you know, you've been around, you know what I mean? Like, you know what you're doing. So how'd you fall in love with hip-hop?
Oh man, shoot, it's been a long journey, a very long journey. I mean, I don't know if you want to go back that far, but I remember when
we take it back, like,
man. Take it back now. All right,
Yeah,
so
man.
the show
Take,
that we were
take
just
your time. Take your time.
All
Take
right,
your
Take
time.
my time. All right,
Yeah.
let's take it back.
Take it back.
All right, I was back in that era when we used to wait for hip hop to come on the radio.
Mr. Magic?
Mr. Magic. I mean, oh God, I remember it was like Stretch Armstrong with him.
Stretch on,
Bobito.
strong.
Late in the
Bobito.
morning, you know what I'm saying?
Kid
just-
Capri.
Shoot, Kid Capri wasn't even like.
Yeah,
I remember,
exactly.
I remember Kid Capri coming up, so it was just watching, like, just listening and just different vibes and just trying to catch, you know, the next artist. Like everybody knew Run DMCs and the LL Cool J's and the Def Jams, but it was just, you know, you just knew rap was elevating. It just started to change, and then New York always had it, but like one thing that stood out in my mind waiting one night was when Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince, they did a live show.
Oh, wow.
Live on the radio, somehow they recorded it. That's when Jazzy Jeff was doing that Transform scratch. Let me tell you something. I think back in the day, the boomboxes, car radios. So it wasn't like you just heard it and heard it. It was a weird thing. It was like a parking lot. Maybe like 5-10 cars got the same station on. Then like up in the buildings where everybody's chilling out on the side, everybody's got their boom boxes out. Or they're speaking in the window. You know,
For real.
just him not being from New York and coming from Philly, I mean, that was real different. I mean, everybody know, you know, Will Smith is Will Smith, but Jazzy Jeff is something different.
Jazzy Jeff.
Like, I wasn't even paying no mind to lyrics. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Honestly, I'm really not a lyric dude. I like beats. I like DJs that could juggle beats. I'm into rhythms. I listen to all kinds of music. So I guess if you want to bring it back to that question back of hip hop, when hip hop first came out, they was taking songs from like rock songs.
Yeah.
You know, they was literally rapping over songs that were literally, you know, rock beats or just songs that were just pretty much that were already played on the radio.
Right.
You know, they just looped it, sampled it, or just brought the needle back. So, you know, all that stuff just it was very intriguing to me. But, you know, I just never really wanted to get into the DJ thing.
Did you just go to park jams and all that shit too?
Yeah, man. I mean, dude, I remember it was so many. I was never the age to get into the places, to get into the parks.
Yeah.
Now, this crazy thing is, VI is from the Vernon.
Yeah.
I'm from New Row, but the best DJ that I looked up to was from the Vernon. And a lot of youngins a lot of cats my age might not know this dude. His name was Prince Ronce. All right? This dude used to come to New Row in a mink jacket.
Not a mink jacket.
An animal. Yo, listen, it was, I was too young to even I couldn't even get in. But just to see this guy's aura, the way he was coming, and the way he was coming in, and he had the block closed. Like it was Triple Park. And everybody had his party. And this is before like Puff Daddy and all this other stuff and these guys having parties and everybody talk about P. Diddy having the parties. Nah, you need to check this guy out. I'm telling you, Prince Ross he can go anywhere and was doing it. And I'm talking that was an era where it was like before Heavy D.
Oh man.
Before the Albie Shores and all of that stuff. Like this guy was like setting the tone.
So what's the first album you bought? Like what's that one that you just had to keep buying, tape keep popping, but you just keep buying that one?
Peter Piper. That was the battle record.
The Run DMC joint.
Yeah, that was everybody's kind of battle record right
I
there.
think so.
Sucker MCs. No, wait. Now I'm going to dig a little bit. But Peter Piper was a real battle record. Sucker MCs was a record that everybody had to have because I think everybody owned Sucker MCs. Everybody had to own a vinyl of Sucker MCs. If you like rap music, you had Sucker MCs. Or It's Like That.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could every DJ had
So when did it start transitioning to you eventually, wanting to learn how to DJ?
Tell you the truth, my sister's boyfriend, he had Technique 1200s.
Okay.
I had Gemini, didn't even know nothing about it. I had like one Gemini, I had like one, Technique straight on, so I didn't know the difference in what was going on. But I was really picking it up from my partner, my man Hollywood. He lived upstairs from me in the building. He was more the one that was getting into the DJ. I was like, man, that's too many wires, dude. Let's go outside, play some sports. Like, yo, let's climb a tree, do something else. And we was young. Like, we started, like, I'm going to say, like, 8th grade. I did, like, the middle school parties. So then it became, I went from middle school, then I started doing high school parties, but I was still in middle school. So I was DJing for like cats like the Gigolo Boys. Like Pete Rock was coming to our high school doing our parties. So I was right there when this was all going down and like surrounded around a lot of talent. So it only kind of like, we all pushed each other. Our thing was like, we was trying to catch Pete. Like I could name you a lot of DJs that were, and still to today, like there's some DJs that are really for real, but a lot of them, they don't usually get that chance to get on that radio, like Hot 97, like that Flex slot, that Flex got.
They've been holding the same slot for like 15 years.
Yeah, of course.
There you go. And that's why Kid says, listen, I make more money on the road. I don't have to go up there to prove myself against you like that. So it's just you got to find your lane as a DJ.
Did you start off as a rapper, or was this always DJ?
Nah.
He said nah.
No rapper?
Not at all, man.
That's the shocking part because usually there's a lot of people that come through, they're like, I started here and went DJing.
Right,
you never hear a lot of people that say, I went straight DJ. You know what I'm saying?
No rap.
No. Like, it's just somebody always started rapping first, then went DJing. I think you're the first to ever say you went straight DJing, if I ain't mistaken.
Yeah,
Trying to think, is anybody else? Nah, you the only one.
Nah.
Serious?
Yeah, no, for real. You the only one. I'm trying.
Well, he from that cloth where when you took up that one thing, that's the thing you stuck with.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly, because if you tried to come out there and you didn't know what you was doing, and this thing, that's the thing. You gotta know what you're doing when you out there. Like you cats will let you know. Like yeah, plenty of battles. Let me tell you something. The battles that we used to have, it was before Juice. So I could tell you a couple of battles where it was like literally, like yo, let him in and let his crew in. And then 2 turntables set up. I'm serious. Like it was straight.
It was crazy.
Hard, like real talk. Like yo, it was an experience. So that's why when Juice came out, it was like, wait a minute, how they gonna do this? Like yo, this dude better. And then when homeboy was doing all the scratching, we knew he wasn't scratching. Because
a lot of DJs peeped that he was not scratching.
Not scratching on there. They were like, who did that? But they was. But it was a good concept.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was good for that at that time. It brought us all to the movies. It was good. And I got Tupac's recognition. That definitely pushed Tupac above the next level.
I would love to be able to attend something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a DJ battle. Yeah, I definitely want to do that before I leave God's Green Earth. Like for real.
Listen, they still got them. Like the DMC battles, they still got them.
Pop up in one just to be there to say I experienced it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's fun. It's really nice, man.
See?
Yes, sir. DJ Wolf up in here. You know what I mean? Friend to the room, going crazy. Let's get another tune and get it done. Best Conversations Podcast, episode 95. DJ Wolf up in the building.
Yeah.
MFG, nigga, run that shit.
MFG's the gang. DJ VI, Millie McJagger. 2-6 shit.
I gotta hold my boy VI down.
Yeah.
I put it top in the trunk, poof. I suffer eighth in the blunt, poof. Nigga try me if he want, boom. I do whatever I want, I'm bullshit. If you talking about what's I got options, and both of them classy. No, I ain't fucking little mama, unless you nasty. No, you can't ride with me, I'm sorry, I don't got a backseat. Don't reach, I'm facing this blizzard. You know I ain't passing. Hold up, wait, excuse me, let me pop my shit. Big dog, big splash, don't man lay down in this bitch. There's blood in the water and little bro mad cause I just put off with assist. I don't even know I made her do cheese and he lead the league in assists. You know you can't swim while fuck with the splash, you get drenched. Team full of all stars, my niggas never seen a bench. Shorty hot in the whip, she ain't stopped sucking sense. You ain't talking about no money, sorry I can't comprehend. I put the top in the trunk, poof. I suffer eighth in the blunt, poof. Nigga try me if you want, boom. I do whatever I want, I'm bullshit. If you talking about what's I got options, and both of them classy. No, I ain't fucking little mama, unless you nasty. No, you can't ride with me, I'm sorry, I don't got a backseat. Don't reach, I'm facing this blizzard. You know I ain't passing, Better watch tone when you speak to me, nigga. No tints on it, gotta make sure they hating ass see me, nigga. Little boys keep getting out of line, maybe take my belt off. I keep the raid on me, but see piss ass get stepped on. I keep hearing niggas sound like close to me, saying that you got that gas shit smelling like potpourri. I ain't even from this bitch, I walk in and they love me. If I'm out of town, just know I drove in, I got that fire on me, nigga. I put the top in the trunk, poof. I suffer eighth in the blunt, poof. Nigga try me if you want, boom. I do whatever I want, I'm bullshit. If you talking about what's I got options, and both of them classy. No, I ain't fucking little mama, unless you nasty. No, you can't ride with me, I'm sorry, I don't got a backseat. Don't reach, I'm facing this blizzard. You know I ain't passing.
Yes, sir. Best Conversations Podcast.
That's one of Killer's favorite songs, right?
Hey, yeah, man, that's the one. Poof. Poof. I'm still a little tight. Niggas edited me out that fucking video. Still a little tight, nigga. Still a little tight. But shout out to Millie McJagger, man.
Word up.
DJ VI.
Yeah.
So, DJ Wolf, man, let's say we in the high school era now. At that point, do you got your own 1 and 2s, or where we at with it?
Yeah, so here it is now. Like, we're getting at that era where it's kind of like the name is getting out there, and like the name back then, there's no social media at all. So it's just literally like word of mouth. And literally like I said, we're gunning for Pete. Like, we know Pete Rock is the best thing because Marley Marl got him on BLS.
Right.
So we're like, oh, shoot, this guy's like right there. Like, we need to slide. We got to battle. We got to get at him. Pete's not trying to battle nobody. Pete's like, and I'm not even going to lie, because Pete knew there was some dogs that was out there, but Pete was like, nah. And then Pete was a producer, and he was nice on the mic. He was a triple threat. So, I mean, it was like, man, we totally understood why he didn't take that, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, he just had too much going on. He was doing so much for Hav. He was holding the Vernon down. So, I mean, at that time, they was out the gates. They was running. And they stuck together. That's what I loved about the Vernon at that time. Because New Road, we had our thing, you know what I'm saying? Cats had their thing, but it was just Brand Nubian had a pool. They had their thing going on, where they grabbed the best rappers, which they thought was the best in New Rochelle, and they brought that group together. So, there's a lot more talent that was floating around where, but it was just, Mount Vernon had that. Hav was making pull.
When was your first paid gig?
Shoot, like I said, middle school.
Okay.
Yeah, that
You
middle
start
school
early
came in.
big.
Like I said,
They already
it was
had the bag.
but it was a talent that I really didn't know I had. It was like something I was kind of messing with, flirting around with. Like, yo, this could really lead to something. But it was me, another guy, Brian Pippins. I'm going to bring some names out to you. Sean Wooden.
All right.
Goes by the name DJ Supreme. He took it to another level. And I was more the party DJ. But he's more of a battle DJ. Like a DMC battle DJ. He'll put the turntables on their sides, flip them around, spin them, do anything. You know, so there's different types of styles of DJing. You know, there's certain people that'll give you that. So I think like the paid gigs, I went more that way. I was more like I did the battle thing for a little while, but then I was like, I like the party. I like seeing people party. Like I like seeing people out there dancing. You know?
What do you like more, Serato or the
Tractor.
or the
Tractor.
The way.
Serato or tractor?
Oh, Serato. Serato's definitely. Yeah.
So you don't put your time in carrying them records. You don't want to deal with that.
Yeah, I got 40 crates of records upstate New York. Damn. And they up there. I got 40 crates.
40.
I don't miss them.
Shit.
Let me tell you something. I don't miss them.
Look at them jokers, right?
Yo,
You used to go digging too?
I'm telling you, I got a problem. That's
Okay.
it. Like, it's
I got a
bad.
problem.
Like, I'll go by a thrift shop, or I'll go by like an Army and Navy. I might drift off and be like, oh, what do they got? And even now, like, I'm like, because I know everything's MP3, everything's digital. I'll go there and take a picture of my phone. Like, I don't need to buy this vinyl. Click, click.
Yeah, keep it pushing.
Go and keep it pushing, you know. But I just remember couldn't find certain records. Couldn't find certain, you know. I remember in the Bronx, they had a place, Castle Hill. They was pressing records illegally upstairs because all of the records and certain songs couldn't come out.
Remember that place?
You know, certain songs couldn't come out. Like if a guy made a battle record, like I remember back in the days, like a KRS-One or somebody was battling somebody on the fly, that couldn't come out right away. But they was taking that song, they was pressing it upstairs. Yo, it was on a maroon record or a white record. You just written down the name, and it was like, yo, you had it that night to play.
Easy.
Going to the record stores, you know what I'm saying? Like you had to have hookups like, what's the one on Fordham that everybody used to go? Beach Street.
Beach Street.
Beach Street. They got one in Brooklyn. They had one in Fordham. Then they had their local mom and pop stores. Then you had like your reggae store or your reggae music. Like straight. That's on 233. That was Moody's. You get all of the yard. And I'm talking straight from Jamaica. You know what I'm saying?
Because they was getting what
Dub
was that?
plates.
VPs
Dub plates.
early.
Yeah.
VP records.
Yeah, man. So not only was I just sticking to rap, I was listening to everything. Everything, man.
So what's your most memorable battle, and what did you learn from it?
Man. Oh man. I think with me and my boy Brian Pippins, like a two-on-two battle. We were in high school. We were wanting to take on everybody, like literally. Like I said, we tried to go at P. We tried to go at anybody we could, but we always wanted to do like a two thing because he was doing one style and I was doing another. And back then, DJs and crews always rolled with certain people.
Right.
So this dude closed it off. He's my man today, John Hollis. He blocked off the whole this community center, set the whole thing up, set up 4 turntables and everything. And literally, we was like, yo, just be there. And it was like, he had the place, he had the street blocked off. It was mad people out there. It was like, oh, this is serious. So I did some old smooth joint. The lady I was dating at the time, we went to eat. She didn't know me like that. I said, listen, I got to go to this battle. You know, you want to come through? You want to go? And she was looking at me like, I'm, middle school, going to high school. She's like, yeah, whatever. We're pulling up in the cab. We can't even get to the building because that's how many cars are double, triple packed. And I'm like, all right, come on, we go to the front, we walk in the front, we walk right. He's here. Walk right through. Brian, my boy Brian's like, let's go. You here, let's get him. And the set was there. Like the party stopped. I go to my set. He used to get on the mic. Listen, this is what it is. We got a battle. These two against us two. Party's over. Y'all judge it. Whatever crowd y'all like, go to those turntables. And it was like, you go. So it was on. And then it almost came into a little bump between one of my boys, like Brian, because he felt like the needle was jumping. And literally just, he was like, nah, yo, these needles are whack. And I'm all like, dude wanted to fight. And we're like, nah, man, let's keep it strictly this, because this is what it's about.
What's some of the rules to battling? Like, I've seen the movies. Of course, Juice, But like, what's some of the rules to battling, and what do you give some advice to some of the upcoming DJs that want to get into battling DJs? Like,
Well, that's funny because a lot of guys my age, like a lot of my friends, we were talking about that. We were like, yo, you still doing it? Like, yeah, we do it because we do it for the love of the culture. I'm not even going to lie to you. We're not out here like, oh, we're the best. Yo, I'll battle you. I'll take you. It's not about that. Back in the days, it used to be, but it's not really. So we see the new styles that are coming out with these ideas, and then you got these controllers. These weren't out back then. It was straight vinyl. It was straight vinyl. So you had to juggle. You didn't even have a screen. Like, you got to know your records. You had to know your records. This computer stuff is easy.
was you stubborn in the beginning? Like,
yeah, I'm not gonna front. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you.
I think a lot of
I
DJs
bumped into like this guy about 3 times. He's like, yo, you gonna get back into it? And one day he walked up to me and said, yo, I did a party for 4 hours, made $2,000. And I looked at him and I said, all right, we gotta talk. I gotta talk. I gotta find out what's going on, what's really going down. But he did a wedding, you know, and there was like different gimmicks to it. It's not just DJing the music, you know. He got like a flat screen. They're running like, it's little things now the DJs add on to their game now. Yeah. You know, they'll put a truss, they'll put the smoke. They might run a flat screen with their, you know, the slideshow of a family. Like, say they're doing a wedding, you know, they got pictures of the families going. But homie gonna book you, he's gonna charge you $200 extra for that. Yeah. And it might be another $400 just to DJ. And then if you got an MC, that might be another $150, $200.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I was like, I gotta get back into this. I gotta find a way.
Was you DJing before the computer days?
Yeah, absolutely. So like what he's saying, like juggling and all that, you have to know. You gotta know the record. You gotta know. Yeah. You gotta know the song. You know what I mean? To do the beat break or bring it back at a certain point. I think like one of the biggest songs for me, I probably would say is probably like Bell Biv DeVoe, Poison.
Oh, you can go crazy with that joint.
Yeah, if you can scratch that record, bro.
You can scratch anything.
Anything.
Facts. So out of like with the scratching era and everything, before the screens and everything, right? Other than you said with the Bell Biv DeVoe, what was another track like you had to say like your go-to for scratching?
Damn, go-to.
That's a good question.
I'm gonna say Pete Rock, CL Smooth, the Creator.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Same with you?
Yeah.
Gotta go with that.
But if you say that too, you gotta say Raw too, Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah, Raw. Definitely that.
Yeah. Raw, crazy.
Yeah. That was, oh man, that was just that era.
So after the era of the technology and stuff, after learning everything, what was the first song you scratched? Do you remember?
First song I scratched. After technology?
Yeah.
Like, I think I went with Soundboy Burial.
Okay. What about you?
What would you say? What would you say? The question?
The first track you scratched.
Oh.
With technology or new technology.
Oh man, I think it was like a wax. I was doing like a wedding with one of my boys. He listened to other music, but I was just so open on what it was, what I was seeing. I didn't care what it was. I think it was Justin Bieber.
Oh wow,
Sexy Back or something. That's telling you.
Okay.
It was like something crazy. I don't know, one of those.
Something crazy.
But something sexy back, and I was like, yo, listen. As long as it was just a feel because being away from it so long,
right,
and just getting back, it's like that's like. That's like, oh my God, like, why did I stay away from it so long? And then you just want to dive. And then it's like, another thing, the main thing is like you said, the records, vinyl, and knowing your songs. Like there's about 4 pieces in each song. Damn. It's the intro, it's the hook, it's the break, and the outro might have something. Every song has it. Yep. Back in the day had it, even, to now.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, we're gonna take another break with our guest DJ Wolf. We're gonna come back into these top 5s. Yeah. Top 5 DJs all time.
You can do that.
And all that's hard, stuff. Best Conversations Podcast, episode 95.
DJ VI. Rick with the 6. One-man shooter. Well, that's hard, VI. You know who I am. Rick. From Duval to Mount Vernon. Rick.
Ay, do my dance on this bitch like I want to. If you talking shit, you can catch a shot too. It's straight killers in this bitch and we'll drop you. If I pull up with that blicky, better not move. Do my dance on this bitch like I want to. If you talking shit, you can catch a shot too. It's straight killers in this bitch and we'll drop you. If I pull up with that blicky, better not move. I'm putting down for all the killers and the OGs. 187 OMS, niggas know me. All of my niggas coming packed, niggas 6 deep. Most of y'all niggas play the game with a cheat sheet. Nigga watch me bust my dance on this bitch. All the dirt I done did, why the fuck would I snitch? That nigga all in my cell, boy, crying like a bitch. So the next time you shoot, better hope you don't miss. Cause I got voodoo in this bitch, how you moving like a puppet? Cause if I got a voodoo body or two, nigga is nuts, drop a bag in this bed. Fuck around and get the dough. Cause I'm a schizophrenic paranoid nigga, that mean I'm clutch. Bitch, I'm a boss nigga, have my lures always coming king. If they don't wanna do that time for me, then I'ma get shot. Choppers on your ass and I ain't talking chopper style. When I beat down your block, I'ma sing it to the cloud, nigga. Do my dance on this bitch like I want to. If you talking shit, you can catch a shot too. Straight killers in this bitch and we'll drop you. If I pull up with that blicky, better not move. Do my dance on this bitch like I want to. If you talking shit, you can catch a shot too. Straight killers in this bitch and we'll drop you. If I pull up with that blicky, better not move. Man, watch a nigga drop with it, slide with it, groove with it. I'm a fool. Watch me bounce through this song while I'm throwing up the foes. And if you got a problem, then we slide with them poles. People wanna know my name, nigga, Big Six. Only gangsters and bosses is who I slide with. Niggas talking my weight, but never move shit. Bitch, I'm a young OG. I been a boss and I'm about my shit. Niggas claiming that they starving, bitch, I been hungry. Let's have a toast to MFG. Shout out to 4700. I been moving like a boss, y'all been moving like a dummy. I been hungry for success, I can feel it in my stomach. Just wanna ride in the back of the Bentley, sipping the Henny. Give me a beat in a pack of Newports and I be glizzy. But the moral of the story, bitch, don't stop my fucking hustles. I run up on you, bro, and move your ass like a puzzle, nigga. Do my dance on this bitch like I want to. If you talking shit, you can catch a shot too. Straight killers in this bitch and we'll drop you. If I pull up with that blicky, better not move. Do my dance on this bitch like I want to. If you talking shit, you can catch a shot too. Straight killers in this bitch and we'll drop you. If I pull up with that blicky, better not move.
Yes, sir.
One-man shooter.
Shout out to Rick with the
Overseer.
6.
The overseer.
You know
Yes,
who it
sir.
is, man. DJ VI, man.
Absolutely.
Six.
Best Conversations Podcast, episode 95. We got DJ Wolf in the building.
Yeah.
Guest DJ. All right, man. We like to do top 5s around here. Wolves, who's your top 5 competition DJs? You know what I mean? That like to battle, like to cut up. You know what I mean? Who be your top 5?
All right, here we go. Man, I'm going to work my way up, or should I go my number one? My number one will always be Cuban.
Okay, I guess you gotta work your way down.
That's
then.
a battle. That's
Who's that again? Who?
Qbert. Look him up, DJ Qbert.
Okay, we gotta go do our
Very,
research.
very. He comes up with a lot of stuff. Very. He's battle DJ. He's very dangerous. Been dangerous for years.
So he must go crazy. Elbows,
Man.
Behind the backs.
He's doing something where he just look like he's just moving fader in hands. Like, so it might not make sense to. It's not a party thing. It's a DJ thing. Like, it's definitely not something you would go to a club or a party and be like, yo, nah, get him out of here. But on some DJ battle stuff, nah, man, he might take that turntable. He might take the needle. One time he took the needle and, took the record and put the record on top of the needle. Turned the needle upside down. And was literally, doing it like, and this is before technology with the moving things like that. Making sounds like that. I don't know what that was, but when you get those sounds, oh my gosh.
All right, who your number 2?
All right, my number 2. Oh man, with the battle is the battle thing?
Yeah, competition.
All right, competition.
And then after that, I get who. Just give me your favorite few DJs of all time.
Battle DJs. It's a good friend of mine. I'm gonna give this to Supreme, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna give it to Supreme. I'm gonna give you one quick story about this guy real quick.
All right, man. Take your time.
He's this guy, all right, And this is why I didn't even try to even battle him like that. He was worried about me. And I was like, I don't know what you worried about me for, doing what you doing. But this dude, literally, Radio Shack. Went to Radio Shack, picked up a Gemini mixer, took a solder gun, and literally made an off and on switch next to the fader. This is back in the late 80s. This is like late 80s. I want to say 88, 87. He soldered an off and on switch so that he could make a transforming noise. So almost like that was not even heard of, you know, for somebody to come up with something like that. And at that time, and then on top of that, the kid is faster than lightning, man. I mean, literally, like, he's just, the tricks that he's doing, look him up on YouTube. DJ Supreme, if you get a chance.
All right, you got like 3 more.
3 more. Oh, man. 3 more.
They ain't got to be battle DJs. It could be just DJs.
Yeah, now, straight up DJs. All right, I'm going to run this quick. Mel Star.
Go.
Kid Capri.
It's the Kid Capri.
And I'm going to give it to Pete Rock. Because
I knew.
I'm gonna keep it 100. Pete was very creative. And just creative with, he stayed in his lane. You know, he was nice at it.
Yeah.
Still is. And still is.
Yeah,
That's
still
the thing.
is.
It still is. I think he's still on tour. He's on tour right now.
Yeah, he be on Instagram and stuff too. I be watching some of the stuff,
so-
and like some of the stuff he still do to this day is like retarded.
Yeah, man.
Like-
So the game might have changed, but at the end of the day, everything comes full circle.
Most
I mean,
definitely.
that's what I think. Like, everything comes full circle. You know, no matter what you do, it's gonna come full circle.
Yeah, what would you tell, with so many young cats want to be artists, producers, you know, a part of this hip-hop game is definitely DJing. What do you tell, like, some of the young cats, you know, about DJing and why they should get into it?
It's funny because I was training a kid before I came down, and he's DJing now up top in New York, and he's killing it. Like, he's doing a lot of the older parties. He reminds me of, like, myself, but he has an old soul. Like, his parents are behind him. His mom and dad are, you know, pushing him. He's doing a lot of parties. He did, I think he did, like, a college football up at Giant Stadium. They had the football. He did the parking lot. And he has an old soul. So he came to my house about, you know, maybe almost a year ago. He had his little controller. And I just told him, listen, you got the sound, you got the ear, you know, you got the good ear for music. He listens to 90s hip-hop, bro. Like, homie's 14, he's my daughter's age. But he knows the stuff we're listening to. So, and he knows what's coming out now. So, you know, I just took him under the wing, gave him a couple of pointers, you know, and he just ran with it. Mel Star got him, too. Mel Star's working with him a little bit. But, you know, just listen to everything. Have an open mind. Just don't let nobody because let me tell you something about DJing. There were no genres back when we started. There wasn't hip-hop, rock, R&B. It really wasn't it was just music, you know what I'm saying? And then the stations kind of singled it off, but still, it was music. So I think that's why the better DJs from our era, we got an open mind. We got an open wide range to listening to stuff, you know?
I agree.
Who your top 5 DJs, VI?
Definitely P Rock. DJ Eddie F. I'll give it to Eddie F. I'm going to say I think I'm going to go with Jazzy Jeff.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I gotta go with Jazzy Jeff. Just what he does for the DJing culture now.
Serato.
Yeah, for real. Serato and Rain too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's heavy. I don't really the young flex. Yeah, not the new flex. I definitely would give the young flex.
Okay.
His credentials.
He's just too extra now. Me
Yeah,
personally.
yeah. But he used to tell the
Tear it
Bronx
up.
up. He used to tear the Bronx.
Well, let's say
Oh.
what about the tunnel, too?
Yeah, the tunnel. Definitely the tunnel.
We can go to that. That
Well,
could be a
then
whole
him-
nother podcast.
Him, in that case, him
Tunnel?
and Slay.
Woo.
I mean,
Yeah.
not Cap.
Cat. Yeah.
Big Cab, rest in peace.
Yeah, big Cap.
Yeah.
Definitely Cap. My undercard though, I'ma definitely say like Chuck Chill Out.
Chuck Chill Out. That's Flex mentor.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, all that. All right, man. Best Conversations podcast. We gotta thank you again, DJ Wolf, for coming through.
Yeah, man.
Being the guest DJ.
Pleasure.
Any shout outs before we get up out of here today?
First, I want to shout out my boy, Aaron the Problem Williams, with the Everything brand. Keep doing your thing, bro. All right? Killing it up there. He used to kill it on the court, boy. He was playing with Team 914. Whew, man. And shout out to everybody up top, the 9, up 914. And shout out everybody in the Ville, because this is the home right now.
Yeah.
All right?
Yes, sir.
And shout out to you guys for having me.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
We the only podcast with a DJ. You know what I mean?
Hey, we a team.
Yeah.
DJ with a DJ.
Team 914.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, man. Any shout outs, Rello, before we get up out of here?
SDR, man. Shouts out to my guys, man. Let me just
Turn it around.
turn around real quick. You know what I mean?
Street Dream
You
Riders.
know what I mean? I had to bring it out because everybody say, oh, you part of Car Club, you don't be representing, but I had to represent. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. That's what's up.
God damn it.
Hey, I wanna thank Google for these new ass chairs though.
Nah, for real.
They cush.
Got cushion and stuff.
Really.
Google is the
sit.
best.
You can sit. You can sit a little better.
Like the shaman chairs, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Soft asses
Any
and shit.
shout out? Any shout outs, Google?
Nah, I don't have no shout outs this week.
No shout outs.
Nobody. Not one person.
Nah.
Not the person that made your sandwich this week. Nobody.
No, tropical smoothie, even though they was giving out free smoothie all week, messed up my food all week.
Oh, man.
But it was a free smoothie, so you bite your tongue when you get free stuff. But no, I've just been working. So shout out to that team that I'm working with our next project. They know who they are. And we just been grinding and working. So I just don't want to put it on blast yet because I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch. So yeah.
It's all good.
All right.
All good. All right,
All good to the ain't good the hood.
Shooter, you got any shout outs?
Absolutely. I just want to shout out everybody who survived all of their bad days. Absolutely.
Say
Shout
that
out
again.
to
Say
you
that
all.
again. Say it again.
I was stating I
felt
want to
that.
give a shout out to everybody who survived all of their bad days. Shout out to you.
Facts. And everybody that survived Hurricane Nicole. Because she was fucking Florida.
That was
up.
not even a hurricane.
That was Hurricane Nicole.
I got some good sleep off that rain, though. Nah,
Hey,
for real.
I feel you.
I'm telling you, I came in the crib and windows cracked and everything. Feeling all
You heard
good.
that ring? You heard
Man,
that
I sat
ring?
on that couch. I kicked my feet up. I started playing that Nintendo Switch. Next thing I know, I started falling asleep. Like, oh, shit.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, your ass over there doing all that shit. I'm over there, bitch.
Yes, sir. I want to shout out my dog, Red, Derek McNeil. By the time it's come out, to be pretty damn close to your birthday.
Most definitely.
That's been my day. That's been my day one, dog. And then we're probably gonna be going on another little break, guys. So just gonna give
holidays.
the holidays are coming up. So happy
Go back.
Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there.
Go
and
back.
Then we're gonna have like one big show in December, and all that good stuff. So
Yeah, you'll see Wolf again. He'll be back.
Right.
we'll be
He's
be
like
back.
extended. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I'm the
during the
feeling
extra
guy.
time,
Yeah.
go back. Episode 94, 93,
Yeah.
90,
Two.
89,
Yeah.
72. I'm just throwing random numbers out there.
Yeah.
Go check them all out, B. You know what I'm saying?
Check them out.
Check them all out.
Go check them all out, man.
And definitely shout out to anybody who wants to come on the podcast. Like, definitely hit me up in my DMs. I'm starting to book for January. We have one show before that big special show, so definitely you might want to get your name in my books before them prices goes up.
Oh, yeah.
And if you got music,
Tell them.
email me, djvi914@gmail.com. I will get it played right here on the podcast, man. There's nothing better than that.
Easy.
And if you don't remember that information, what you can do is just hit somebody else up on the show. We'll get it to them.
That's
You know what
right.
I'm saying? So, We'll get that music to you. Yo, you in this stool.
Yo, it's killing us. Yo.
You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. You're killing me.
We about to fire somebody.
Oh, man.
Sound like she busting ass over here after the child hall and shit.
All right, man. Best Conversations Podcast, episode 95. Shout out to everybody up here, man. We having a ball.
Always.
Hey, oh, one more thing. Shout out to Mikey Wang Live as he just dropped that Notorious Wang, man. 4700. We ain't here. You see what it is.
Yeah.
He in that 4700 had to toe tonight, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shouts out to 4700 though.
We in here.
Big vibes. All right. Keep God first and everything else will work itself out. Best Conversations Podcast. We out. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all.
Yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving. R.I.P. Boogie Nation.